Hey everyone, you probably perfectly know well that the entertainment industry is not only about breakups and romances, it's also a family business. And in Hollywood and show business in general, there are many stars whose fathers, mothers, siblings, or yet another family member have paved the way for their fame. Sometimes it causes conflicts between loved ones, and sometimes on the contrary, it makes their bond tighter. So how is it with Elle Fanning? Why did she decide to follow the footsteps of her older sister Dakota? Do the girls help each other in their careers, or do they compete? And has Elle conquered the industry for good? And is she really great, as the title of her newest production from the Hulu comedy series suggests? Stay with us till the very end to find out all of the interesting information about this young star. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscription and bell button so you don't miss any of our future videos. Are you done? Okay, well, let's begin. Alright, tell me, how many examples of successful sisters in Hollywood do you know? Well, we have the Kardashian-Jenner clan, the two Hadid sisters, and of course the Olsen twins, who are actually working in the fashion industry now, and currently the youngest sister, the third one, is doing a stunning career in acting. Oh, and let's not forget about the Langford sisters, who do not talk to each other at all. Anyways, we have videos about all of them on our channel, so check the cards on the screen if you want to know something about them. However, today we will focus on Elle Fanning, who has just become the star of the Hulu costume series, The Great. Will this series become such a success for the streaming platform like The Handmaid's Tale? And how did Elle get the leading role, and which one of her old friends did she meet on the set? Well, we'll tell you about it, but first, let's check out how Fanning made a career and whether her sister helped her in it or not. Elle Fanning was born on April 9th of 1998 in Conyers, Georgia in USA as one of the two daughters of Heather Joy and Stephen Fanning. The New York Times once called her the golden child of Hollywood and wrote that every agent in the country must strongly despair that the Fannings were not more prolific and did not have many more talented descendants. That's right, because as we said, Elle only has one sister who happens to be a well-known actress, Dakota Fanning. She's 4 years older than Elle and was born on February 23rd of 1994. The parents of the girls were not associated with the show business in any way. I mean, their mother played tennis professionally and their father played in a minor baseball league, and today it's said that he's working as an electronic salesman in Los Angeles. The family moved to California when Dakota was only 6 years old to fulfill the skills that she had shown in acting from the very beginning. The girl instantly became a sought-after child star, and Elle quickly followed in her footsteps. Although at the beginning she dreamed of becoming a ballerina, there was a time that she practiced dance for 5 days a week. The younger Fanning made her debut on the big screen with her sister in the film I Am Sam with Michelle Pfeiffer, Sean Penn, and Laura Dern. She was 2 years old and played a younger version of Dakota, who appeared there as one of the main characters. And later, there were episodes in the television series such as CSI Miami, Dr. House, and Law & Order Special Victims Unit, and as well as small roles in movies with top stars. The young Elle starred in such films as Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy, The Door in the Floor with Kim Basinger, and Jeff Bridges' Babel with Brad Pitt, and Cate Blanchett, Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, Reservation Road with Joaquin Phoenix, and Mark Ruffalo or Phoebe in Wonderland with Felicity Huffman. Even Jodie Foster herself commented on the latter role and stated that the girl's creation knocked her down and that she should get an Oscar nomination for it. So, like her sister, Elle had a chance to learn from the best. Her parents instilled one rule in her though, that she would always do what she loved and that she would do it well. This is why the girl, growing up in front of millions of viewers, honestly admitted that being okay was not enough for her. If she was doing something, she wanted to be perfect at it. And so came the year 2010 when 12-year-old Elle starred in the film Sofia Coppola called Somewhere. It was the story of a famous actor who experiences a breakthrough moment in his life when he's unexpectedly visited by his teenage daughter. The film won the main prize at the Venice Festival, and critics agreed that the young actress is a revelation. And if you have watched the movie, you know that Elle has ice skating scenes in this movie. The teenager did not agree to have a double, so for 6 weeks, she got up every day at 5 in the morning and trained, and then went to school, and after lessons, returned to ice skating exercises. She even admitted that it was exciting and that she could show it to her friends, but the best was still before her. Later, the actress starred in the drama of Francis Ford Coppola himself. Although Twixt, a picture inspired by the director's dream, was not well received by the viewers and the press. But completely different things happened with the sci-fi thriller for teens called Super 8. And if you like the Stranger Things series, you must know this production because it tells the story of a group of teenagers who in the early 80s, while preparing for their amateur film, become witnesses of inexplicable phenomena in their small town. Mystery, adventure, and lots of action made that movie with a budget of $50 million, and it earned over $260 million worldwide. And for our girl Elle, this brought nominations for such awards as the Saturn, Critics' Choice, and Teen Choice or the MTV Awards. Since then, Elle's star has shined brighter and stronger, and the girl, unlike her older sister, usually chooses productions from independent cinema, although this did not cause any rivalry or bad feelings between them. On the contrary, the young Fanning admitted in one of the interviews that they are very normal sisters who go to school and have fun together. And so the teenager, alongside the great stars again, starred in the drama Ginger and Rosa, Low Down, and Young Ones, where the role of her boyfriend was played by Nicholas Hoult, who also was a great children's star, best known for Beast from the X-Men series. After these productions, Fanning returned to the big screen with a bang, and in 2014, she starred in a Disney production titled Maleficent. She was charming Aurora, and the title heroine was played by Angelina Jolie. And Fanning did not hide the fascination of her older colleague, and the film even got a part 2, which premiered in 2019. Interestingly enough, in the continuation of this production, Aurora is no longer only a good princess, but she matures and clearly shows her character. It's hard not to refer to the actress herself. I mean, she is grown up, and now she's definitely more involved in projects that fascinate her, and she expresses herself through fashion and makeup. I mean, she stopped being only a sweet blonde and a sister of famous Dakota, so for many, she even overtook in her popularity. That is why in the meantime in the filmography of the actress, such titles as 3 Generations appeared, where she played the girl who wants to change her gender. 20th Century Women, about the social changes of the late 70s in America, or Neon Demon, where she was a model struggling with the environment, overwhelmed by the obsession of a beautiful body that preys on her youth. Elle stopped being a little girl and also became the object of men's interest in her films. This was the case in the film of Mary Shelley, the biography of the famous writer and the originator of Frankenstein. The Beguiled, where she was the interest of Colin Farrell and competed with Nicole Kidman or Kristen Dunst, and in Woody Allen's comedy A Rainy Day in New York, where she played alongside Timothée Chalamet and Selena Gomez. This also had an impact on her private life, cause in 2018, on the set of the movie Teen Spirit, the star met the actor, and at the same time the screenwriter and director of this production, Max Minghella. This 12-year-older man comes from a well-known family in the film industry, and he himself appeared in such productions as The Social Network, Horns, or The Handmaid's Tale. Immediately it clicked between the two of them, and since then from time to time you can see them on walks in London, New York, or Los Angeles, even holding hands. The pair officially debuted together on the red carpet during the Met Gala in 2019. He was wearing a navy blue suit while the actress presented herself in a pink outfit stylized in the 70s, where most surprising and commented elements were her nails, to which the star had attached various pendants from New York vintage collective boutique. Anyways, as we said, Elle likes to play and express herself through fashion, and often on her Instagram, she both shows her outfits and photo sessions as well as how creative she is. Recently, during quarantine, she posted a picture in which she presented a different use of red lipstick during social isolation, and the actress painted both of her lips and eyelids on that color, proving that even at home, makeup does not have to be boring. Talent, career, and image. The combination of all of this resulted in Elle becoming a member of the jury of the main competition during the 72 Cannes International Film Festival in May of 2019. And she made history because she was 21 years old at the time, and she was the youngest person in history of the festival. And she got a really honorable function and trusted to really recognized filmmakers. Here's what she said about that. I was in a complete shock when I got that phone call and that question if I wanted to be a member of the Cannes jury. I started acting when I was young and been on a lot of movie sets. I feel just really honored and I feel proud to represent a young voice in the festival. By the way, the actress showed up not only in France but also with wonderful creations presented on the famous red carpet. However, during one of those conversations, she admitted that in the future she would like to become a director because as an actress she realizes someone's vision and she also wants to create a vision herself. So what do you think? Is Elle Fanning as great as her new movie would suggest? I'm guessing you all know about her new project. The Hulu comedy, the costume series The Great, tells a story about the youth of Catherine the Great, and in a satirical way shows her path from an unknown outsider to the longest reigning Tsarina in Russian history. Catherine the Great throughout her life played many roles. She was a lover, teacher, ruler, friend, and warrior. But really, the series is quite loosely based on the biography of this historical character, and above all, it is focused on the romantic exhalations of the heroine. Nicholas Hoult, who plays the role of Catherine's husband, Tsar Pyotr, who was, as we mentioned earlier, is well known to the actress and played her boyfriend once. The series has 10 episodes and the whole thing will be premiered on May 15th. Elle will also return to the theaters with her sister, and not as her younger version, but an equal heroine. Anyway, this is the first production when both of them actually will play together and share the scenes. Dakota and younger Fanning will perform together in the movie The Nightingale, where they'll be, of course, sisters. For now, works on the set due to the coronavirus have been suspended, but now we know that this is a story of Vianne and Isabelle, who are trying to survive the German occupation of France. And this is a story about sisters, inspired by real women belonging to the French resistance movement, who helped the Allied airmen escape from the Nazi-occupied territory, and whose lives were owed to the many Jewish children they managed to hide. And finally, now it's your time, guys. Has Elle already outgrown her sister? Is she more popular and admired? What do you think about Elle Fanning in general? Do you like her as an actress? Do you like her style and image? Be sure to write everything in the comments because we read every opinion, and also don't forget to like this video and show it to your friends. And above all, remember to subscribe to not miss our next fascinating episodes about the stars. So see you guys soon.